Hello there! We finally reached the highest floor at the moment. Yep, it's a floor 40th. And now, we'll do the EX stage for this floor. And in this video, I'll show you the detail for this stage about the enemy stats and weaknesses, plus a showcase to let you know about the mechanism of this stage. And also, I think I accidentally found a glitch on this floor where I made Aigaion just stand there, do nothing for few turns. I'll let you know what happens in the showcase video section. But for now, let's see more information about this stage. Okay, as you can see here, we will be fighting like 11 enemies, but I'll just show you the first enemies that is on the first phase, because it will be like two phases. The first one you will be fighting Aigaion and 2 times of Iron Giant, 3 Gill Snappers, and also 3 Human Gunner. But after you kill one of the Iron Giant there, it will spawn like 2 Malboros, but in my opinion, they won't be any threat for your team. So yeah, I'll just highlight 4 of these units here. Okay, let's jump to Aigaion page here. As you can see on the screen, Aigaion is a lightning element machine which is weak to earth element, and it has no defense and also spirit but has high agility or speed. Looking at its resistances, so I think Aigaion is weak to missile and also magic attack, and also it doesn't have any elemental resistance, so any elemental attack will do the same damage, but for earth it will do more damage since Aigaion is a lightning unit, so it will be weaker to earth elemental attack. And I want to note here, even though it doesn't have base defense and spirit, but it can do buffs to raise its spirit and defense by decreasing its evasion, I think. But still, it's kind of weak to attack, like physical attack and magical attack, especially for a missile attack here. Okay, the next one is a Water Iron Giant. There will be like 2 Iron Giants here. The first one is Water and the Dark one. But on Water Iron Giant, it will be like Water Element Demons with a stronger magic defense, like a stronger spirit than a physical damage or defense, with the high speed and agility. And looking at the resistances here, Water Iron Giant is weaker to a missile attack than any other attack type. And it also doesn't have any elemental resistance or weaknesses, so I think it will be the same as Aigaion, but lightning attack will do more damage for these units. And I also want to note here, it's kind of tricky in this stage, because the Iron Giant and also Aigaion will cast the buff for themselves, and for the Water Iron Giant, it will do buff to raise its defense and attack by decreasing its spirits. So even though it has a high base spirit, but it will be reduced, and also the defense will be raised for 3 turns here. So yeah, I think it will be more vulnerable to magic and also missile attack here. Okay, next, Dark Iron Giant. It will be the same as the Water one, but it will have different buffs and also different attack type resistance here. Okay, so it's a Dark Element Demon with the strong against physical than magic damage with high speed and agility. And the attack type resistance here, it will be more weaker to a magic attack here. As you can see there, before, the Water Iron Giant is weaker to missile attack, and this Dark Iron Giant is weaker to magical attack. and the same. It also has no elemental weaknesses and resistances, but for the dark, you can use a light attack to deal more damage on this unit. And the note here, different with the Water Iron Giant, it will do buffs to raise its spirit and attack by decreasing its defense. So yeah, it will lower the defense, so it will be more vulnerable to physical attack. But if you have like a Sakura that can penetrate spirit, then you'll be just fine to deal damage to this Iron Giant. And also the other unit like Solir with Holy, it's also the same. It can do more damage because it's weak to magical attack and light attack. So yeah, you'll do just fine if you have those units. Okay, here the Gill Snapper. I think there will be like 3 Gill Snapper, like 2 Water Gill Snapper and 1 Dark Gill Snapper. And it is a water element aquatic unit, which is you can use aquatic killer to do more damage in this unit. And it has good amount of defense and spirit but low in speed. So as long as you can manage to stay away from this unit, I think you'll be just fine. And for the attack type resistant here, the Water Gill Snapper is weaker to magic attack with the lightning elemental attack because it's a water element. It has no elemental resistance for all the elements, but yeah, lightning elemental attack will do more damage on this unit. And it's also nullify all status effect like poison, blind, sleep, and others. So it will not work if you use any status effect like don't move or disable like that on this unit. Okay, the next one is a Dark Gill Snapper. I think it has the same stats with the Water Gill Snapper, being a dark element aquatic unit and has good amount of defense and spirit but low in speed. And attack type resistant, I think it's also the same with the Water Gill Snapper, but it is weak against holy magic or a light attack. So yeah, I think that's it for the Gill Snappers we have here on this stage. Okay, the last unit that I want to highlight here is Human Gunner. We will be fighting 3 types of element of Human Gunners. The first one is ice, and then the second one is fire, and the third one is wind element. It's a human, so you can use any human killer abilities to deal more damage to these units. It also has a good amount of defense, spirit, and moderate agility or speed. And for the attack type resistant, they will be weak against slash and also magic attack. But on the elemental resistance, they will be having like 70% of all elemental resistant aside of the weak element or the opposite element that the units have. The opposite element I mean is like ice is weak to fire, so the ice Human Gunner will be having like 0 resistance to fire attack. And also for the fire Human Gunner will be having like 0 resistance to water, and the wind element will be having like zero elemental resistance to ice attack. So yeah, I suggest you to use a non-elemental attack or maybe like the opposite attack of this element that these Human Gunners have to deal more damage to this unit. Okay, I think that's all the enemies that I want to highlight. The Malboro, I think they are not a big threat in this stage. So yeah, you can just kill them whenever they spawn after you kill that Iron Giant. Okay, I'll be showing off my team here. The first one, I'll be using Engelbert as a tech, and Ayaka as a support and also healer. Maybe we'll do some damage, but the most time I use Ayaka is for her limit break and also haste, and also full life. Okay, and for DPS I have Sakura here, level 99, Mediana, level 99, and also Salir. And for the vision cards here, I use the magic damage focus vision cards because these are the best vision cards that I have on my account here. So yeah, I use a True Soul for the magic attack up with 35%, and Horror First Division for the slash attack resistance up, and also some magic attack for the pistol effect, and Rama for magic up by 34%, Blossom in the Dark for human killer by 16%, and also Evolve Law for attack, and most importantly for the hate up for Engelbert. Okay, I think that's enough for the information. Let's jump to the video showcase here.
So you really intend to fight?
So this is our foe?
I'm not sure I can be of much use, but I will do my best.
Annihilate the enemy. Let's go. Leave the rest to me.
Are you alright?
How do you like this?
Sorry, your help is much needed. Now fall!
Here you go!
Leave the rest to me. Strike! Brilliant!
Okay, one Iron Giant down, and it will spawn 2 Malboros on that spot.
The battle begins!
And I think after I kill that Iron Giant, the Aigaion will stop to do its move there. It just stand there and do nothing. And here is showing the Maguro Stats there. You can pause the video if you want to take a longer look on that stats. I'll try to kill this Malboro as soon as possible by doing the highest damage on my unit here. Okay, I think it's a water element Malboro and it will be weak to lightning attack. So I'll just use, I think I use Rama here. Okay, and as you can see, the yellow screen here means that it has the Rama buff, which will give some lightning attack weaknesses to the enemy units here. So my lightning attack will do more damage while the buff here is on. Okay, one Malboro down there.
My apologies.
And Aigaion still cannot do anything and just stand there. Okay, let's do LB for Medina. Okay, you can see here my Slayer will do huge damage to this Iron Giant. I think it's because the Water Iron Giant is weak to lightning attack, and also the Rama buff here will give more lightning weaknesses to my enemies. So yeah, I think that's it.
Leave the
Battle
rest to me.
begins. How about this?
Okay, after the corpse, the Iron Giant corpse is gone, the Aigaion it start moving here, and I remember he will do huge damage to my units. So yeah, the only unit that you need to be afraid of that is the Aigaion here, because I think he will do like 2,000 damages to my Medina and also Engelbert, I guess. And the Malboro here only use the sticky goo, which can inflict the immobilize to your units, but not the like the usual Malboro, which can use a fast breath, will do like
Leave the rest to me.
so many like status ailment. Okay, there the big damage from Aigaion. 4.2 thousand there. So I think I need to use a full life from Ayaka in this stage.
Sorry, your help is much needed.
My apologies. I've got you.
seems I'll have to fight in earnest.
Leave the rest to me. Sorry, your help is much needed.
Not bad.
Leave the rest to me.
Fight in earnest.
I've got you. The battle begins. Learn your lesson. Phew. It seems that went well.
So I think that's it for my clear on 40th AX clear. Thank you for watching and see you again. Bye bye.